Into the air right away is Allen.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line.
No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing a tone for this one.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Allen going to fire quickly and get it to Diggs out wide.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Jamin Davis. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick-6 to take the lead.
Partner, you'd have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
Joey Sly on for the extra point.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now on the heels of the pick-6, here's their offense on the field sooner than intended as they'll try to make it 8-0. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he will get in to make it 8-0.
They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now Allen to try again after the pick-6. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Allen. Uncorks one for Davis. And he's got it inside the 10. Allen going to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie from 6 yards away. And the Bills are back within a couple of the lead. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And he's brought down. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. Wentz bringing the Commanders out for 1st and 10
at their own 26. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Whip, flag. Check.
The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson.
And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
They'll go again with Gibson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Wentz going to go on 4th down. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Wentz's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc. And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
Wentz.
It returns it right back to Samuel. Touchdown, Washington.
Curtis Samuel from 10 yards out.
And the Commanders have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Dancing to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough To keep that up when you've just watched your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Getting the football to Davis on an out route.
His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. Allen to throw once more. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McKenzie.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line.
They run the counter with Cook, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To the air, Allen. Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Allen. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bills. Isaiah McKenzie with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bills have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Meanwhile, Wentz's throw complete to Dotson. Wentz and Dotson, your connection there for the Commander first.
Now Wentz. Open man is Samuel, complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Wentz now on 1st down.
Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts
as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Wentz going to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Big stop, G. Big stop.
On third down, here's Gibson.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Wentz to throw for it on 4th. Touchdown! Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes.
And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Nine seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. Now Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down. There he goes left side. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
A final shot before half for Allen. And that's incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
49's the mic. Watch 49. It's been a long day for you. Black, come on. Check hot route. Hot. Watch out. Lane's blind 3. Switch gears.
Second half starts with a run by Gibson. He'll get this down to the 38.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Slam.
On second down, here's Gibson again.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
Spots Samuel out near the sideline. He makes the catch.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now Wentz. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
A third quarter now, to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Now Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
Under 10. He's checking.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
Again, it'll be Robinson, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr.
punching it in from a yard away as his guys are able to extend their lead. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Commanders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Straight 15. Win. Shoot. Hey, left 3. Back. 5-9.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Tight dog. Kill. Turn. You gonna try to
Robinson up the middle.
And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Ram, check.
A handoff for Gibson.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
3 touchdown passes now for...
Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My ace spoon going big centers on haters, this ice bucket dropping over their head with it.